So guys, based on what we have thus far, we can come to the conclusion that definitely the Brazilian educational system is very inefficient and ineffective.
I agree, and as well, the students are not very educated, and a lot of them opt to work from a very early age to help their families out.
Totally, and on top of that, the Brazilian government is spending more economic resources in higher education programs instead of lower and basic education, which proposes a problem.
Yeah, true. I think everything you said is right, but I think the environment is so much more complex than this. That's why you need to do deeper research in all those subjects and try to understand it deeply.
If this country ever wants to develop from an emerging economy to an emerged economy, it's going to have to do a much better job educating its population.
I think we can't afford to go on that way. In the next 30 years, according to UNESCO, more people worldwide will be graduating through education than since the beginning of history.
We believe that the quality of education provided to citizens is a relevant factor in their future well-being and their country's welfare. This is why we decided to focus our research on the quality of basic public education in Brazil, which covers primary, middle, and high school systems. To us, quality education means that the system must provide the student with 1. The cognitive tools required to better comprehend the world and its complexities. 2. The skills to enable individuals to effectively participate in the global economy and society. 3. Analytical and social skills to enable individuals to develop their fullest potential. And 4. The values of an open society, respectful of democracy and human rights. Regarding the cognitive tools and the skills of students, the quality of an educational system can be measured by its students' proficiency in reading, math, and science. These figures are ones that are evaluated by international organizations and are ones in which Brazil is failing. Our research shows that many Brazilian students from low-income families do not receive a basic public education that meets minimum international standards of quality, and this hampers their possibilities of obtaining a well-paid job. To find out why, we decided to interview government officials, former students, university professors, and NGO representatives. Even though they all have their different opinions, they all agree on 3 main points affecting the quality of Brazilian public schools. 1. Under-maintained infrastructure. 2. Poor teaching methodology and school materials of inferiority. 3. Unmotivated professors. These factors are all wearing down the quality of the educational system. These variables are creating a vicious circle of disengaged students and communities, which allow for other social problems to damage schools. To solve this issue, we believe that the implementation of new technologies inside the classrooms will greatly improve the overall methodology and quality of materials that the students are receiving. By expanding access to the internet at schools and increasing the use of tablets and other technology gadgets and the learning process of students, we hope to improve the students' overall performance in reading, math, and science. By also using the technology for schools' administrations, professor reviews, and parents' engagement in their children's education, we believe we might increase the accountability of school directors, professors, and the involvement of communities with the performance of schools. All the data gained from these technology implementations could also be used by government officials to continue improving the educational system's performance in the future. Join us in this journey and help us make technology an everyday aspect in the lives of Brazilians.